Hi, you guys. Thank you for tuning in. All right, so I just wanted to get on here and talk to you guys about the depth of the Lord, okay? The depth of God. All right, and a lot of times we try and, we try and take the scriptures and analyze them and this and that, and we try to make human logic out of who God is or what it is that God does. And truth be told, no human logic, no human being, no breathing thing on this earth can analyze all the depths of God. He is so omnipresent. He is so big. Um, Bigger than our understanding, bigger than life, bigger than um, our problems, bigger than routines, bigger than systems, bigger than anything that you can think of. God is bigger than our mind. Um, so I want you guys to think about when you try and put all this together to analyze who God is or to analyze um, what makes God God. No, don't do that. I want you guys to just take your little bit of faith that you have, or that little mustard seed of faith that you have. I'm not saying that you have a little bit of faith, because the more faith, the better, right? The more faith, the bigger God. Okay, so but I just want you guys to take that little bit of faith and hold on to that. Let that be an anchor to your hope. Let that be an anchor to um your wisdom, to your trust in God. Okay, because a lot of times we get so caught up in everyday lives and we get so caught up in ourselves to where we're like, okay, I can figure this out, or I expected to God be here then, but He wasn't here. God doesn't show up on your timing. God is outside of time. Okay, so God shows up on His time, and God shows up when He is needed, when you need it the most. But He is never late, and we know that He never leaves or forsakes us, right? So the thing that I want to say is stop trying to analyze God roughly. Stop trying to make sense of how God do things. Okay? Just allow God to be God. Allow God to be God in your life. Okay? Learn how to be humble before God. Learn how to be humble before yourself. Okay? And have faith that, for one, God is real. Have faith that God will never leave you nor forsake you. Have faith that no matter what you go through in this life, God always sees you through. God always has a better plan for you, okay? You might go through hardship, but on the other side of that hardship is the breakthrough to something good. One opportunity might close, but on the other side of that one opportunity that closed, it is something better on the other side. All right? We have good and bad in life. Okay, so if you're experiencing the bad, just know you have to get to the good. What goes up must come down. What goes down must go up. It's two sides of the same coin. Okay? Oh, excuse me, you guys. I am kind of under the weather, but I just wanted to get on here to say there's so much depth to God. There's so much depth to God that no human mind can obtain or consume every detail in and out of who God is. We just cannot. And that's not our job to um that's not our job to do that. That's not our job to um try and figure out God in and out. Our job is to believe, to have faith, to be a servant to God and unto others. And like my good friends say, to be the hands and feet of God here in this earth. Okay? and just being a good person all around, and just, just allowing God to be God in your life, okay? And I'm not saying that it comes easy, because all good things come with trial. All bad things come, some bad things come with trial. But just count it all joy, you know. But I do feel like the times that we are in, we do need something and someone to trust in. We do need something and someone to have faith in, to have hope in, to have courage and wisdom and knowledge and guidance in. These are things that cannot be taken from you. These are things that cannot be taken from you, no matter how hard the times get. Okay? These are things that cannot be taken from you. To have the peace of God, to have peace that surpasses all understanding. Even when it seems like everything else is falling apart, you are still content, you are still happy, you are still peaceful, because you know that your God, our God, will provide. You know that He will see us through whatever it is that we are going through. Consistently. So you guys just relax a little and just let God be God, and just let God do what God do, and just humble yourself before Him. It will benefit you. It will benefit your soul, and it will benefit and it will also benefit the people around you. And God is not just a one person God. I always say this. I say this a lot. God is not just a one person God. God is a generation God. Okay? God wants to see us all win. God wants to see us all be a better version of ourselves. Not just for you, but for the people around you, for the world, for the children. God wants to see us be better individuals. God wants to see us win. God wants to see us thrive, not just survive. He wants to see each of us grow in Him, in wisdom, in knowledge, in guidance, in structure, in obedience, in... It's just so much, you guys, but I'm telling you what I know. If you give God a chance, you will not fail, and you will benefit well from it, okay? So all I'm saying is, don't try to analyze everything that it is about God, okay? Just let God be God in your life, and if it's something that needs change in your life, sit with yourself, take your time, work on making yourself a better person for the people around you, for yourself, and for other individuals, and just spend a little time with God, okay? You don't have to be in church to have a relationship with God. And I know that for a fact, because that is my life. I hadn't been to church in so long, but I do have a relationship with the Lord. I do submit to the Lord. I do surrender my life to the Lord. And you guys, when I tell you He guides me in ways that is unexplainable for human knowledge, okay? He guides me, and because of my obedience to God, He guides my children through me. And it's some of the best guidance. It's some of the best guidance. And through my obedience as well, through God, and through my healing and surrender to God, God heals my children through me. God disciplines my children through me. God guides my children through me. And He's just amazing. And And more people should want better in their life. We know that life is hard, and we are not meant and we are not called here to do life alone. That's why we are given companions and children, and because no one man can do life alone. I'm going to say that again. No one man or woman can do this life alone. Okay? You need someone. You need God. Whether you want to believe it or not. I'm not here to ruffle your feathers. I'm not here to drag you by your feet on that. That is my opinion. And I'm sure a lot of people feel that way as well. But to sum it all up, you guys, I just wanted you guys to know to take God out of the box, to let God be God, to let God restore, build, mold, shape, and create within you. All right, you guys, so that is it. You guys will be seeing more videos of me doing this, and this is a gift that I have from God, but for a while I was just kind of skeptical of just doing it, but better now than never. And I feel like this video will reach my people. This video will reach God people. This video will reach the people that it needs to reach. The people that needs it. The people that resonates with it. The people that are on the look for it, okay? This video will resonate with you guys. All right, I love you guys with the love of Christ, and I hope that you guys have an amazing week. And my name is Cindy, and you guys will be seeing and hearing more from me. Just a lot more content coming as God gives me. All right, you guys, thank you for tuning in.